If you haven't heard of PSP, progressive supranuclear palsy, please listen. I was on carbidopa, levodopa for 1 year, increasing dosage every month and feeling sicker all the time until a new neurologist diagnosed my issue as PSP and took me completely off medication. It's like having a new life. Both Parkinson's disease, PD, and progressive supranuclear palsy, PSP, are neurodegenerative disorders that affect movement, but they have some key differences. Symptoms, comparison, tremor. Tremor is a common symptom of PD, especially a resting tremor in the hands. It's less frequent in PSP, and if present, it's usually mild and occurs when using the hands. Parkinson's tremor. Posture. People with PD tend to bend forward at the waist, while those with PSP often lean backward and tilt their heads back. This can lead to frequent backward falls in PSP. Parkinson's posture. Eye movement. Difficulty looking up and down, supranuclear gaze palsy, is a hallmark of PSP, while eye problems in PD are more varied and may include double vision, blinking difficulties, and excessive tearing. Speech and swallowing. Speech and swallowing problems are common and progress faster in PSP than in PD. Cognitive decline. Both PD and PSP can cause cognitive decline, but it's usually more prominent and occurs earlier in PSP. PSP progresses more rapidly than PD. People with PSP typically live 6 to 10 years after diagnosis, while those with PD can live for 15 to 20 years or more. Medications like levodopa are helpful for some PD symptoms but have little to no effect on PSP. It's important to note that there can be overlap in symptoms between PD and PSP, and even specialists can sometimes have difficulty distinguishing between the two in the early stages. If you're concerned about experiencing any of these symptoms, it's important to see a new doctor for a proper diagnosis.